first opened in 1999. There's a good look at First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the New Orleans Saints. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It'll be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Second and 2.
Taken down at the 46-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Well, we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup, first down New Orleans. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about with one of the GMs in the league. It's told me repeatedly.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jacob Phillips. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking to throw. Parrish. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Got to get in there and knock another one away. I think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder.
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. The loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression, jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
When the holding penalty sets them back inside the 20 as they get going on this drive.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Point it right, point it right, point it right. Let's go.
A first down throw for Mayfield. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So, Charles, here we are, Week 17. Both of these teams playing their 16th game of the regular season. And obviously for decades, that was the full season. But as we all know, a little strange, still one more game to go next week.
Yeah, Brandon, I think we're both interested to see how things play out next week because we know their division titles and wild card spots up for grabs. So those teams, no doubt, they'll be all in. But how would you like to go in front of a team that's 3-13 and say, okay, guys, one more time, let's go get them. If we win, it benefits someone else.
That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So now factoring in the face mask, here's 1st and 10. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Oh, what a juke into space. Past the 20. Touchdown. Now Chubb, his 25th touchdown. Tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Browns on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Chase McLaughlin on for the extra point. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later, hey, it's game day. You have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Well, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Saints.
Gun. Parrish. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's out by John Johnson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Mayfield on play action. And quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there. Of course you're going to give it to him.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
Following the penalty, it's Guerrero. And he'll be taken down right around the 27. The tackle there by John Johnson. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. From the gun, it's a run for Camara. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take him off.
From the gun on 3rd down, Parrish. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Good gain that time. He's out of bounds. What will be the final play of this first quarter? This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Got 3 down. Viking 18. 65.
Back to throw. Parrish. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be intercepted. Brady Williams picks him up. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. He's got a 1st down past the 30. All the way up to the 45-yard line. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a 1st?
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan. We're trying to keep the defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And he'll take a shot here for Hooper downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. On fourth down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while they hurt their team, they won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
He's got his all-pro receiver, Michael Thomas. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a first down as well. And for the third time here this half, it's intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 34-yard line. So now it appears they're going to accept the penalty, which means take away the interception. Also means keep your defense on the field. Don't understand this from one bit. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 2nd and 8 coming up. Looking to throw. Parrish. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up in the Denzel Ward. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 second down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish an inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. First down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And he slings one that's incomplete. The tight end, David Njoku, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you. Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Going out wide for his Chubb. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now a throw here to his running back. He's all the way down at the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Yeah, big play there. When you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, When he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
They'll give it to Chubb. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't it?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. Second and goal from the 1.
Watch the out. Watch the out. Switch.
They'll try again with Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So can this New Orleans defense stand tall again? Third and goal. And did he get in? Yes, they say it's a touchdown. Nick Chubb, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So they will turn back over the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Mike 20. All day, baby. All day. Hey, Mike 20.
First down, Mayfield. That's caught in by Austin Hooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They go with Chubb on second down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Play fake. Mayfield. Flush to his right. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the sign judge. And it's good there for the first down. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. What does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and find another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Hey, Mike 20. Cut.
From the 24, Mayfield. Flushed out right. Dumps this to his running back, Chubb. And he'll go out of bounds runs in the red zone just inside the 20. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
We talk about mobility in quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up the first down.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick here is good. And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out.
A loose football. And I think the Browns got it. They did. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season. This is the second half of Week 17 is underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Working with 2nd and 5 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Tell me what you got. Kings! What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Pistol.
From the gun, Mayfield. Throw left side, there's Schwartz with it. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And this one is right through. And it's sitting pretty now as the lead grows even further. So little by little, the better of these two sides starting to become more and more apparent.
3 points is not a knockout blow in the 3rd quarter, but when the other guys haven't shown they can do anything, they don't have any points, this is looking pretty good. Maybe not a knockout blow, but a good stiff jab, that's for sure.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time was a pretty one-play and interception to see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened in the last one. Throw it in the first drive, give the quarterback some confidence.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Parrish, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return from Browns TD. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear, and that's exactly what they do.
Throwing on first down. Parrish.
There it is.
Get this to his tight end, Troutman. Now flags will come in. And I think this is against the Saints up front. A false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on second down.
Hey, number 28, Mike.
Looking to throw. Parrish. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 40. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Mayfield off the play fake. This is the tight end to Joku. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for a Cleveland first down, 11-yard pickup.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very good. Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
On 3rd down, Mayfield drops it off for Chubb. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it in the end zone for the Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb with his 28th touchdown, joining Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead will swell by 1 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
On 1st and 10, Parrish. Open man is the tight end, Troutman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Parrish. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. This time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's It's another first down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Off the play fake. Parrish. And now here's another interception. Picked by Ronnie Harrison. And the Browns are going to have him here as they'll start at their own 7. They begin this drive with Chubb. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now Mayfield. Got an open man. It's Schwartz. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Chubb out of the gun. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 106 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about it for weeks thereafter. That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
The first down run with Chubb is going to go nowhere. He's, in fact, going to lose a couple. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. And again, it's Chubb. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game. And that has to drive the coach crazy.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And his kick is good. And they're right on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and that's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Saints Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack.
That's a defeated team right there. The agency totally went out of range.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Let's go. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let him know. Let him know. Let's go. Mike 42. Mike 42. Strip the ball. Strip that ball.
Looking to throw on second down. Parrish. That's complete to Troutman, right side. A good pickup there. 18 yards as they get closer for third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Looking to throw. Parrish. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And a pretty nice tackle there. Ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. Beating the tough yards. They run into their fullback. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth.
Mike 50. Mike 50.
On first down, Parrish. It's caught by Marquez Callaway. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. And it's caught by Callaway. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 20. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop him with 28 seconds to go in this football game. 2nd and 14. His throw incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know what he thinks going on out there, CD.
That's a great question, and
my goodness, another interception. John Johnson with an early take. The Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. He got you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
it certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
56. Mike, 56, right there, right there. Hey, alert, 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 alert.
So instead of running, Mayfield's going to throw it here. Now Mayfield lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return. And a Saint touchdown. And at this point, after that return for a touchdown, I guess the only thing is you're asking what else could go wrong.
Not only that, I think that between the two of us, we thought this was over before. I believe now it's really over. right there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the grass. And that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Browns, they'll hit double digits with their 10th win of the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, it's a tough loss. It drops them to 9-7 now on the year. And they will look to turn it around